Hey everyone, it's Dylan and I'm back at home, so that means I have a good camera to use. While I'm at school, I have to use my webcam from my computer, so the quality of the videos aren't very good. So I try to film all my videos when I come home. And so if you see me wearing this exact same thing in several videos that come out hopefully over the next couple weeks, then just know that I filmed it all pretty much in one day. So with that being said, today I have I think it's part 2, maybe 3 of my winter VHS haul. And so I used to name it my horror VHS haul, and while that's still a big part of the VHSs that I get, there are still some that are not horror related, so I decided I was going to just make it VHS so then I can show everything and not just limit myself to the horror movies that I get, even though that those are the ones that I mainly get. So just know that that's why I did the video name change, but I also have not only the horror VHSs, but I have a poster I'm going to show you that I don't think I've showed you guys before, and I have a book that I recently got that may be of interest to some of you. So I'll do probably about half the VHSs, then I'll do the poster and the book, and then I'll do the other half. So just so you guys don't really get so bored with the VHS thing if you're not really interested in that. So the first VHS that I got is called Reality Bites, and this has Winona Ryder, Ethan Hawke, and Ben Stiller in it. I'm actually not super familiar with this. I've actually never watched this movie. I've seen it multiple places before, but I've just never had the chance to watch it. But apparently it's a comedy about love in the 90s. So I was a 90s child, so things from the 90s are kind of nostalgic. I like watching it because I was born in the middle of the 90s, so I didn't get the full experience of the 90s that I remembering stuff and all that. But I am a 90s child and I still love that stuff. So then we have Teen Wolf. So I've actually never watched this one either. I've seen the TV show, which has nothing to do with this, but this is a special collector series, and it's from Paramount's 75th anniversary. So that is pretty cool. I like the tape thing. I like how it says it right here what the movie is, so if it's in the VCR you can still see it. But this was a rental, but not sure where from. It's got the Please Be Kind Rewind sticker on it, so that is most people find that very nostalgic. I was around when they had the VHSs at rental stores. I wasn't around during its heyday in the 80s and 90s, but I do remember going into stores. Particularly, we have a Family Video, which is basically a rental, and we used to go in there all the time, and I would always ask the lady at Family Video about good horror movies, and then she would let me, or she would basically show me the ones that she had watched recently that she really liked. And then it was always about finding movies and then going into their middle section, which, if you're not familiar, I don't know how most stores work, but around the whole perimeter of the store of Family Video was all the new releases, and then there was a couple sections in the middle which were not new releases, but they were the newer of the releases, and then they had it alphabetized by all the older movies. So I would always go through and scan through the older movies trying to find ones that I was particularly interested in watching. Alright, so then the next one we have, so this is a pretty good series. So this is the Final Destination series. This is the series that'll make you scared to live, pretty much. If you're not familiar with the Final Destination series, it's basically people end up dying in freak accidents, and it's just, I don't know, it's pretty nerve-wracking, to say the least. And then this one I thought was interesting. This is so it's the series of Young Indiana Jones. I think The Adventures of Young Indiana Jones. So this is Spring Break Adventure, and this is chapter 6 in the complete adventures of Young Indiana Jones. So this was interesting. I vaguely remember seeing something about this, but I don't really remember too much about it. I've never seen it, that's for sure. This says... I don't know when this came out. I think I saw somewhere that it said 1996, but I could be mistaken. Oh well. So then we will now do the poster. It's actually... So last year I went to this student film festival at my college, and this was like their big movie that they had produced, and it was a short film, and it was like the biggest one, the one that they had definitely had a lot of promotional stuff about. And I actually had a couple friends that worked on this movie, so here it is. I don't know, here we go. So this is called Counting to 1000, and I just really enjoyed this poster. I don't remember what the exact dimensions of it are, but I got it for $5, and so this was one of the student films that was filmed, short films that was premiered at the school, but it was definitely really good. I plan to go back this year. They have a movie called Posers that they're going to be screening. That's a student film, and it's very, very familiar, reminiscent of Stranger Things, at least from what I have seen of it. They have like a teaser, and I actually think I have a friend that is acting in it, so that is really cool. Alright, and then the book. So I got this actually at Dollar Tree. So this is the official illustrated movie companion for the movie Vampire Academy. So I actually really enjoy these movie companions, and the only other series that I know that I actually own that has the movie companions with them is the Twilight series, which, I mean, those aren't the best movies. And this isn't necessarily a good movie. I think I first watched this on Netflix or something like that. But basically it just gives you like behind the scenes things about how the movie was made. And I don't know, I really enjoy stuff like that. It's like getting to know the process behind what happens. But I actually found this at Dollar Tree, so it was only $1. I found it at one, but I didn't find it at the other, so if you're interested in potentially getting one of these, I would check out your local Dollar Tree. Alright, so then to the end this video, we'll finish off with the VHSs. Now, I don't know if this is one that I already own or not. If I do, then it's probably an upgrade because this is in pretty decent condition. But it is another 90s movie, and this is Can't Hardly Wait. I actually don't think I've seen this one either. This came out in 1998, and I've always seen it. I'm really interested in like the 90s teen movies because the 80s was really big into teen movies, and I don't know. It's just something kind of relatable to it because there's still topics and things that are relevant today. We have that. Then I have Along Came a Spider. So I've seen this one around a lot too. I actually have never watched this one as well. That's like a running theme that I know about movies, but I've never watched them. But this has Morgan Freeman in it, so it can't be bad. And I don't know, I look forward to hopefully checking it out sometime soon. And then we have, so this one was from a show that I used to watch, and I hardly even remember it, but I know that I used to watch it. It is from Gargoyles, and this is The Force of Goliath. So this is from Volume 2, or this is Volume 2. And the show was on the Disney Channel for a little bit, and then I think they moved it, or it was on another channel and they moved it to the Disney Channel. I am not 100% sure, but yeah, I used to enjoy this. I haven't watched it in a long time, so I don't really remember too much about it, but it's definitely one that I enjoy having. So then we have our last one. This one also might be a repeat, but I'm not 100% sure as well, and this is the VHS of Aliens. So this is a CBS Fox video, and yeah, I have not seen this movie either. I have seen a lot of the Alien series, I just don't think I've seen that one. Alright, so that is it for this video. Let me know what you think about the movies that I got. Please like if you're not already subscribed. You can hit the subscribe button. I think it would be there or there. I don't know. Whichever one it's at. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.